Thank you, Haley, and howdy, Concho Valley. The San Angelo Animal Shelter has removed intake barriers as of February 26 in accordance with a policy change made by city management. Despite benefits of this change, some are worried more animals are now at risk of euthanasia. I spoke with the Animal Services Director to understand how this new policy is impacting residents and animals at the shelter. The City of San Angelo's Animal Shelter has opened their dog intake in accordance with the city management policy to reduce the number of stray dogs on the streets. The Animal Services Director says the policy removes the previously required intake barriers.
Owners wishing to rehome their dogs no longer have to participate in counseling.
Residents who find stray animals are also no longer required to participate in the Good Samaritan program when the shelter is at capacity.
Regardless of capacity, owners or finders of dogs may participate in a shelter intake.
Without the previous intake barriers, more animals are at risk of being euthanized due to limited capacity at the animal shelter.
We are worried that that's what we're going to be facing.
Morgan addressed a rumor that was shared on social media regarding dogs that were euthanized on February 26th.
I can't speak to where that number came from or where that information came from. As I mentioned, we euthanized 15 dogs, and we tried to do so with as much transparency as possible.
Of the 15 dogs, 1 was euthanized for medical reasons and 14 for aggression concerns.
That was a tough decision, but just as of yet, we've not euthanized for capacity, but we do expect it to be on the horizon.
In an emotional response, Morgan shared that this change has deeply impacted her and her team.
I absolutely have team members in tears. We've looped in the police department, chaplains, and psych support to offer.
Considering the Animal Services' dedication and investment into the animals in their care, Morgan asked the community for compassion.
I have to admit it's an emotional issue for me and my team. And so what I would ask is, to the extent you are dismayed by this information, you are angry about this information, you have some compassion for the team that's left caring for these animals.
Morgan said that she believes in the power of community and is counting on the people of San Angelo.
San Angelo is the difference in the solution and in making change here.
I also spoke with Concho Valley Paws to understand their response to the change, and we'll have updates on that tomorrow. Morgan asked the community to help in any way possible. If you cannot foster or adopt, sharing pictures of animals to friends, family, or on social media is a valuable service that can save lives.